Hey everyone, welcome to History 109, History of the United States to 1865. For this video, I just wanted to go over the syllabus with you, hopefully answer some questions preemptively as you go through it yourself. So let me pull it up here. As you can see, the instructor is me, and this is my email. Now, my office hours, I'm actually out of Arizona right now, and I will be for the duration of this course. But you can still contact me via email. I'm also available to chat via FaceTime or Skype, should you want to do that. With regards to email, I will respond to any email within 24 hours. Usually I respond pretty quickly. The only exception is the weekend, where I tend to be away from my computer a little bit more. But yeah, I will respond to your email within 24 hours. So this course, we cover a huge amount of time. We're focused on the geographic area of the United States, Alaska, and then the continental 48 states, and Hawaii. And it's a chronological view. We start basically from the Ice Age, when the first humans arrive, to the end of the Civil War. So we cover a huge amount of time, mostly in the first lesson, first week. But yeah, we do cover a lot. And because this is only a 7-week course, we don't get to dive into a lot of the details that I would like to. But, it'll be interesting and it'll be fun. Specifically, we'll focus on environmental, religious, racial, economic, and political influences, which again is a lot to take in. But, I want to make it interesting for you and make sure that you get a lot out of it. So this course is heavy on critical thinking and analytical thinking. There's no test, there's no textbook. The lectures are going to be very short and to the point. So that involves a lot of involvement on your part, meaning engaging with the readings and engaging with the lessons. And I think this is a better way of teaching history than just rambling off lectures and giving you tests. So I hope you enjoy it more than your traditional history class. Okay, so the course is broken down in 7 modules, so 1 module per week. Module is basically made up of your adaptive lesson, which I'll get to, and any assignments that you might have. So there's 1 per week. They start every Monday, and they need to be completed the following Monday. So, for example, let's look at Module 1. The course opens on October 10th. So I'll make Module 1 is available on October 10th, but technically it wouldn't start until the 15th. So you do have a few extra days for Module 1. Sorry about that. So then for Module 2 would start October 22nd, and everything involved with that module is due October 29th. So again, I'm trying to make this as basic and simple as possible. Everything that's ever going to be due is due on a Monday. All things are due on Mondays. So I hope that answers that, but if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll try to stick as closely to the course schedule as possible, as listed on the syllabus. 1 or 2 things might come up, but nothing major. Something always does, but nothing major will be changed from the syllabus. So the adaptive lessons are basically the main activity that we're going to be doing in this course. What they are is sort of a glorified PowerPoint, and meaning what you'll do is you'll open up the lesson, and then there will be a series of slides that you'll work your way through. They're very simple, very basic, but they involve, watching videos, answering questions, doing a little bit of research on your own, that sort of thing. and they are available through a program called Smart Sparrow. And I really like this. I think it's much more interesting than just flipping through your generic textbook. So I hope you enjoy those. There are 7 of them, but you're only required to complete 6, which means you get a week off from the adaptive lessons. There will be 3 short writing assignments. These will be about 3 pages in length based on the readings. And we'll get to the readings in a minute, but basically I'll post a question to Canvas, and then you'll spend the week answering the question. Just real simple, not a lot that goes into it. Participation will mostly involve turning in your work on time and also participating in the discussion boards. So like the adaptive lessons, every Monday I'll post a new discussion board. You're required to answer the question and respond to your peers. The idea of the discussion board is obviously to get a discussion going. So please post, please respond, and again, like the adaptive lessons, there will be 7 of them, but you're only required to do 6. Late work. So this is a very condensed course. We're going to move through it very quickly, so I cannot accept late work unless you notify me before the assignment is assigned, basically. So if you're going to be turning in something late, please let me know ahead of time. And of course, there's obviously emergencies. Anytime there's an emergency that prevents you from turning something in, please let me know. Okay, the grade breakdown, there's a total of 600 points possible. The learning modules and the writing assignments make up the bulk of the work that you'll be doing, and or at least the worth, your point value. Both of those together will make up 80% of your points, and then participation will be the other 20%. Computer requirements. I think Canvas works best with Chrome. So if you don't have Chrome, I would encourage you to use that, but it'll work with just about any browser that you have. Communicating with me, it's fairly typical. Check the syllabus first, maybe check with your peers, and then send me an email. Also, reach out to me whenever you need to. I really want you all to succeed in this course. I support you all, so if you run into any problems, personal difficulties, please let me know so I can make reasonable accommodations for you. Time commitment, it's a 3-credit course, which typically requires about 130 hours of work total. So I have to say this, that you'll spend 18 hours a week on this course, but I don't think it'll be nearly that much. Drop and date withdrawals. I think the day to drop the class without any kind of approval is October 11th. None of you will be doing that, though, I'm sure. And then there's a bunch of school stuff, grade appeals, student conduct, that sort of thing. Please make sure you read through all of this. There will be a course evaluation towards the end of the semester, and those are great for me. If you could just provide some respectful feedback, that goes a long way in helping me to improve the course for future students. More mumbo jumbo here, so be sure to go over that. Keys to success. Check your emails and your course announcements daily to make sure that you're up to date. Complete your assignments by the due date. Communicate with me regularly with any questions or concerns or problems you might have. And create your own schedule to make sure that you stay on track. So we have 3 books. Sorry, I just realized I didn't have them with me. But these are the three. I'll enlarge myself so you can see. The first one is The World Turned Upside Down. Great book, filled with some primary sources on Native Americans. Then we have the autobiography of Benjamin Franklin. Sorry. There it is. Fascinating study on one of our founding fathers. And of course, then we have the narrative life of Frederick Douglass. I think you'll enjoy these. If you haven't procured them by now, please do so. I think you have a couple extra days to get The World Turned Upside Down. That's our first reading. But try to get it as quickly as you can. And they don't have to be those exact editions. You can use any edition that you can find. If there's one that's cheaper than another, then please go ahead and get that one. Okay, so here's our schedule. You do have a few extra days for Module 1. It opens up October 10th and closes October 22nd, so you have 12 days for that one as opposed to the usual 7. And then the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Please note that the assignments are due in bold. They're due at the end of the week. So for example, this first writing assignment is due on November 5th, the end of the module week. Same with the Ben Franklin autobiography assignment. That one is due November 19th. And Frederick Douglass is due December 3rd, the very last day of the course. Anyway, I hope that it all makes sense. I hope it's simple and easy to follow. I do want this course to be very basic, so you don't have to go through the headaches of trying to figure out when things are due, what's expected. With regards to the writing assignments, more information will be coming, so you can expect that probably early next week. That would be, the date on that would be like October 15th. So expect it around then for that first assignment. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I do think this will be a great course. I look forward to working with all of you. And yeah, good luck.